Well, hello there. I marked next to this lighthouse in where is it? Sunat Mora. Yeah, here. You know, my map still thinks I'm over there still. So this is Sunat Mora. Yes, it's not my cottage. And I'm about to go and do the bidding for the nice orc lady wearing a helmet. And you know what? I actually thought that people are not welcome to wear helmets outside battles, and if you are not God. So, because that's how a vampire could, you know, sneak into the society by wearing a helmet, so that nobody could tell that they are actually that they actually are a vampire. Anyway, I promised you, as much as I promised myself, to be honest, a book. And I am torn. Like, I do not know which one to pick. Because I want to read the books that I found in this Nivalis Mages Guild. And they are Teleportation Praxis, but it is volume 2. So we could wait and see if we can find volume 1 or Caves of Ice. How about Caves of Ice then? The Art of War Magic. Actually, the Art of War Magic is in vanilla lore, vanilla Morrowind. So in the Caves of Ice, I think they are added by Tamil Rebuild. So let's just do it. Why not? Not a very long thing. Let me just clear my throat because, yeah, it is dry still. And you know, my skin and my mouth and my lips and everything then just feel itchy because of this very, very dry air. Right. Sighing. Thoran Frosthammer, a large boy for his age, undressed himself and slid into his warm straw bed. Yeah, straw. Look, I don't know if you have ever rolled in straw. I have. I was raised in the countryside, and I spent the whole lot of my life in the countryside. So yeah, straw itches like hell, and I don't think I would really like to roll in straw undressed. Anyways, gazing out the window, he imagined himself as the warrior that he saw in the stars, battling creatures 10 times his height. Yeah, biting their ankles like Bestie did in Dark Souls playthrough I've been watching lately. Yeah, so Best Opinion, however, is doing this stream sort of series on Dark Souls, and most of the bosses are like 10 times his height. And the fights usually look as if he was just biting his ankles. Hilarious for me. All right. Creatures sometimes his height and saving villages from impending doom. Thoran liked the word impending. Why? What's so special about the word impending? Ever since he heard it, he used it often. Sighed, he mumbled, "I wish I could be like you," in musing tones. A clatter woke him from his daydreams. It had come from outside, so he looked out the window again. What he saw would haunt him to his grave. Beasts. Wild. misshapen and horrible they were. They were marching towards his house. Immediately he ran to awake his father, who was a rather good huntsman and skilled with a spear. Grabbing his weapon of choice from his place on the rack, Roran Frosthammer, father of Thoran Frosthammer, bolted to the door and waited. Silence. Suddenly the door shuddered like glass, and the beast, so vicious as to chill even an Ord's blood, appeared at the door. "Look here," was all Thoran's father could say. Look here. Well, it smiled without humor, but with maddened insanity at Roran, and in one swift motion ripped the stout man into 2 bloody pieces with its bare hands. Thoran looked on in horror, shocked at the sight he had just witnessed, his mind unable to accept what had just happened. The beast looked down at Thoran, tilted his head menacingly, and muttered something about Thoran's death would be a blessing to him. Whatever it said, Thoran wasn't listening. The beast moved on along with his horrible soldiers into the house. Even as this happened, the boy never moved, not until he heard a strangled scream that was cut off by silence. The scream came from his mother. Immediately picking up his father's spear, Thoran ran to his mother's room. But when he got there and entered the room, all he saw was blood smeared across every inch of the room, and the beasts were gone. Thoran, recovering from his shock and reliving what happened, let out an anguished cry, which was choked off by a strangled sob. The last thing Thoran Frosthammer did before he collapsed was gasp out, "I will find you, monster." He sniffed hoarsely, "And I will kill you." Thoran Frosthammer gripped his warhammer tighter and surveyed his surroundings. He stood at the heart of the ice caves, and as the name implies, he was standing in a cavern made completely out of ice. The caves had been cut into the mountains long ago by a dreadful daedra, Velocamere. Thoran had been chasing this daedra for many years. After the beast slaughtered his entire family in Snowhawk. What is Snowhawk? Is it on Solstheim? Finally, the vengeful Thoran Frosthammer, lord and chief of his village and father of 2 sons, stepped into the lair of Balukmir, son of Shogorath. The crystalline altar was the first thing Thoran noticed, 10 feet width and breadth. It could comfortably fit a human atop it, with room to spare. That was probably what it was for, judging by the red blood now frozen and crystallized. Beside this altar, on either end, stood 2 large iron braziers, one carved in the likeness of the daedra standing at the altar, Duke Baluk Mir. Are those ice caves in the game? I wonder. I would very much like to go there. Thoran, having not seen him standing there just moments before, blinked away in fuzziness around his tired eyes, cursed himself for falling into one of Baluk Mir's mind tricks, and gripped the handle of his warhammer even tighter still. Oh, wrong way. Good evening, Lord. The daedra breathed, his voice smooth and even. Come and have a cup of tea. He offered and gestured toward a table in the corner of the room, bristling with life now that it was set with tea, cream, moon sugar, and small cakes, all illuminated by a 3-candle holder in the middle. Again, Thoran cursed himself for a fool for being the victim of Baluk Mir's tricks. Ignoring the gesture of hospitality, The now steaming Nord yelled, Balogmir, son of Shoggorath, you have invaded my land, destroyed my livestock, murdered my family. Thorin took a second to regain his composure as the last word faltered into a sob. And you dare to disrespect me so? The daedra may not have even heard him as he replied casually. My dear Nord, he began, do you really want to kill me? If this is true, I beg you, Nord, come strike me down, he mocked. Thorin rushed the daedra, his hammer whistled through the air and stopped with violent force as it struck what hadn't been there moments before, a solid ice wall that sprang up protectively around the daedra. Balogmir laughed, while Thorin massaged his stinging fingers, resulting from the unexpectedly early impact. A vicious, deep, baritone voice, contradicting the previous voice he wore. Typical, he said simply. What would be the most ironic way for you to die? He mused. Seeming to reach a conclusion, the daedra smiled, horrified. The Nordic lord's head darted around for an answer as he realized that, yes, something was definitely wrong. He began to shiver and a bluish glow emitted from his skin. The glow intensified and spread, as did the shivers. What's happening to me? He yelled, feeling the cold trying to make its way through his natural resistance and grasp his neck with frozen fingers. As Thorin dropped to his knees, the coldness of the cavern finally touched the resilient Nord. Balogmir cackled. Tell me, Nord, do you feel the cold? Through supreme effort, Thorin picked himself off the ground and gathered up his remaining strength to retort. I fear not what shouldn't touch me, he said hoarsely, the coldness of the cave freezing his lungs. Thorin glanced around and noticed that the glow emitting, I think. The glow emitting from his skin seemed to have affected the table set with tea, and noticed that the tea was now frozen. The candle had gone out, and the cream crystallized, the cave's frozen touch grasping them, as well being no longer protected by the daedra's magic. Adding all of this in his mind, Thorin looked up at the daedra, now laughing madly, and suddenly realized what he must do. Tell me, daedra, Thorin Frosthammer whispered, able to do little else through his frozen throat. Do you fear the cold? Grabbing his hammer from off the ground, Thorin Frosthammer, Lord of Snowhawk, let loose a horrible cry and rushed Balogmir, whirling his weapon. I think it should be rushed at Balogmir, whirling his weapon, I think. I'm not sure then. As the glow touched the icy barrier surrounding the daedra, it shattered as if struck by a mighty blow. The daedra's protection from the cold was broken. Realizing what he had done, Balogmir's eyes shot wide and he screamed in terror as he glowed. The very same spell he had used to kill the enemy now touched him, and he felt the grip of ice as his vision went black. In some versions of this story, it is said that Thorin broke the spell by slaying this enemy, but most scholars believe that if this story is true, then they are both still below the caves of ice, now lost from a horrible collapse of the tunnel, frozen as statues. Yeah, I would really very much like to go find those caves of ice. Oh. Good story, though. Good story. Yes. Now, what do we have? Art of War Magic. Oh. I was pretty sure I have already read that because it was a skill book and it did not give me a skill level up. All right. So, how did you like the story? I quite liked it. Now I don't really need Oscar, do I? I would really like to have a key for it. Would be so much quicker. Oh, I could just stand here and watch the glow in the windows. How does it look up there? I butchered this window. Too many light sources. But I cannot change. I cannot change the house during the playthrough because if I do, everything will just glitch and I will lose everything that is stored in here. And yes, I'm a collector and I have loads of stuff in this house. So yeah, I will do my revamp, so to speak, meat playthroughs. Which is not even close, I hope. Because we've got... Like, you see how much do we still have to uncover? Like, this... There are so... The whole Telvani area, almost. Then this Andril sort of state. Or county. And then... all of the most of the Shipalshin and then this Amun Ashlands. Yeah. Not to mention Solstheim, obviously, and most of parts of that. Yeah, I've got quite a lot to be doing still. Right, what are we... What are we to be doing now, then? I think we are good. I could leave Flynn. I don't need Flynn. I don't use it. I only use it for selling. I don't also need so many bug masks. I don't need it that much. Yeah, I think we are good. Restore fatigue. Oh, please. I could sell it. I don't even use it that much. All right, we are good, I think. We are ready to go and meet our next adventure. Let's go. Let's go. Nurse's ring. Where is my nurse's ring? Would help if I knew my alphabet. Mararas. All right. Oh, so good. Right. Are we good? Yes, we are. Where are you, good orc? F5. Yes, F5.
Say your business.
Travel together. So, would you be willing to escort me? Certainly. So, what time is it? No golden hour today. I mean, I was reading during the golden hour, which is... You should never do that. No, golden hour is for shooting, not for reading. Never mind. Lots of golden hours still to come. Now I need to make sure that she is actually following us and she will not end up as Pemini. Oh, that's Red Guard woman with boots of blinding speed. And no, I don't use boots of blinding speed. Why? Because I like to muse. And I know you can, like watch the settings. There is something over there. Now I cannot go there with her tailing me. Now I want to go there. Why is the road? What is this? Sarvani? Right, let's follow the path. No, I don't want this. I don't know what this Sarvani is. I guess we'll find out soon. There is someone.
You will suffer greatly.
Why would I suffer? I guess they are what is called a Raubritter, right? Now, don't you kill my good orc friend. Good. You could grab your arrows and kite an open helm. Now, this guy had something enchanted on him. No, he was just... I think he cast some kind of a spell, something. Right. Are you good? Better be safe than sorry, so... Alright. You're good now. Now. Tel Ouada. Sarvani and Firewatch via Aranian Pass. And Aranian Pass is probably this place with this golem, right? So I will need to go there, but before I do, I really do want to explore everything here. I have never explored this place properly. I can hear a Silt Strider. What is that? Is it like a Silt Strider puppy?
May you find all that you seek.
Plain Strider. Devin Salam. I don't think we've been introduced. Farmer, tell me this thing. Yeah, Morrowind used to be free farmers and herders and fishermen, ruled by great houses and their noble councils, but since the Empire occupation, the Dunmer are more dependent on trade and industry, yeah, which will be at the undoing of the whole world. But are we in Boethia's Spine? It's a place of beauty, yeah, as all Morrowind is, I guess. You just have to travel off-road to see it. But we are in Sunad Mora and not in Boethia's Spine. I guess Boethia's Spine is down here somewhere. Plain Strider. I cannot interact with this thing. I just want a picture. Come on. I'm just looking for a frame. Nothing really strikes me, but I guess this needs to be enough.
May you find all that you seek.
Plain Strider. Let's just save often because I don't want to lose my friend here. I really do not like being responsible for people in Elder Scrolls games. That's why I never... Where are you? Oh, get moving, girl. Oh, her athletic skill is even worse than even mine. So I really do not like having anybody to take care of. Because I can barely take care of myself, not to mention anybody else. You know what, those plains... There is a town, a Tilvani mushroom. You can see there. I don't think it's Tel Ouada though, but it might be. Right, let's go. Hakelo or Gamage, according to one lunatic in Firewatch. Or was it Halnim? I don't remember. There was a guy who was asking for Gamage. And he actually meant Hakelo lives, as far as I remember correctly. It was quite fun quest, actually, to, ask around. Look. That is a grand sight, isn't it? Would be really beautiful in the golden hour. You know what? I feel like blabbling about golden hours all the time. Just don't call me golden hour, Riin, please. Or I'll close up and shush and never speak about taking pictures again. Oh, look. Look, this is a solitary mushroom, I guess. This is just a hut. Like, probably a farmer's hut. You know what? I really love this region, but... I do not particularly like this mushroom towers idea. And I am not really... I don't really know why. Because they are fancy, aren't they? I quite like this frame. I think it's because they lack windows. This might be an explanation of sorts, I think. And I really like windows. Bay windows. Well, we are in Tel Ouada, safe and sound. Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. Who knows what could have happened to me if you hadn't been there to help? Here, take this gold, and I think that is more than fair enough. Would you agree? 100 gold. I don't trust you enough. How on earth can you not trust me after all this extensive voyage? Come on. Where was it? Where was this travel together? I do my business there, and also up in Riin. a trade between the two cities. Currently, I'm trying to get to Tel Ouada. But you got here. Come on. What is about this travel together thing? Nothing. Where is she? Oh look, she's just.
A sincere welcome to you. May you be forever blessed.
Oh, she's in House Silvani. All right then. Shall we explore Tel Ouada then? And then we'll go straight east to this place. And I really don't think we'll do it today because I've been yapping for half an hour already. Let's just explore the place. Hi there.
So good
Do you
to
have
see
something to say, Outlander?
They were just chatting. I interrupted them. Tel Ouada lies at the mouth of the Boswada, dominating the landscape with Rathra's mighty tower. The imperial citadel of Firewatch lies to the west. You will find the fishing village of Oira to the northwest. If you follow the Boswada south, you will eventually reach Riin. Oh, so I feel so stupid. It's not a peninsula, it was a river. You will eventually reach Riin to the southeast of the village of Sarvani and Ashamu. All right. So this actually is a river. I am so stupid. I just cannot get over that. All right. So not much, she told me, actually. Local economy. The nearby Alendu and Orelu plantations and Tel Ouada guava are the agricultural mainstays of the area. There are also some local traders and craftsmen providing services to the area. All right. What can you tell me about Orelu plantation then? It produces cork pulp and salt rice. It's not far from here, just behind the Alendu plantation. Head east of town and keep going east. Yeah, I don't really want to go there, do I? The native Dunmer cultures are the civilized great houses. Yeah, I know. Rumors. I hear the Imperials are still searching for the body of the spy that Rathra found in her chambers. Wait. Rathra found the body of the spy in her chambers, and the Imperials are searching for said body? They should probably give up. She can be quite inventive. I guess we need to go and meet that Rathra person. Giovanni God, they never have any fun dialogue. What a mess. Devros
Only
Tirana.
wine and demons speak the truth.
No.
Reverend.
No. Actually, wine lies a lot. Quite. No, I was not. I was actually wanting to take a look at him. I like his face paint. Shoot, no. Alright, it was not that bad. Yeah, missing keys. So, say, you look like a seasoned ruin dweller. Do I look like that? Really? Would you care to help a humble scholar in his research concerning a certain item called the soul anchor? Oh, I guess we've got the episode of, item chasing. The soul anchor is a minor artifact of daedric origin. It's believed to be a weapon which has the ability to harvest the very souls of its victims. Then I'm not giving it to you. I need it. While this kind of magic is not unheard of, I believe it would be worthwhile to study it. You're perfectly right. The artifact is currently located in the daedric ruin of Belkashpitu. Beilkashpitu. Oh, shoot. Look, I'm not Assyrian. I cannot pronounce that. I'm offering you a hefty reward for relocating the artifact here. That is a nice way of putting it. Relocating the artifact. I really like this guy. I like his face. I like his war paint. I like his hairstyle. Very Japanese. Yes, I've learned a new word recently. A weeb. That's somebody who is very much into Japanese stuff. So I guess I'm not a weeb. I do not watch anime. I don't watch manga. I don't, other than Studio Ghibli. No, I'm not, too into the Japanese stuff. But still, I do very much prefer Kurosawa over Westerns. Yes, I do. And I use a bunch of Japanese things. It's not wise to steal from the Daedra. Wise. I'm tempted to say that. But I will say this. As I said, the artifact is in Beilakashiptu, which is located up in the mountains southwest of here. The worshippers are likely to be unwelcoming hosts, but a brave adventurer such as yourself should have no trouble dealing with them. Nice. Nice that somebody has got faith in me for a change. Off you go then. Oh, woof. That was a rude thing to say. Come back when you have... Look, you should be... I've admired you a lot before, so... Yes. Just let's 100 him. Can I not 100 him? Yes. Thank you. Beilakashiptu is in Boethia's spine. Oh, is it? So we are in Boethia's spine. I thought we were in Sunad Mora. Not far from here. If you go directly southwest, you will face a nearly impossible climb, unless you are a master acrobat. No, I'm not. Or, no, levitation magic. Yes, I do. Well, I don't, but I do have a trinket or two. You can get there more easily if you head south around the hills and back up the valley leading to Bal Oira. Keeping an eye on the mountainside on your right for the shrine. It's rather large and menacing, so it shouldn't be hard to spot. Yes, I think I saw a large daedric ruin next to, not far from Bal Oira. Time is money, as they say. Yeah. I think we need a mark here, don't we? And as we've marked, we need to get Marara's ring as well. Where is it? Where is my Marara's ring? Marara, yeah. All right then. Let's just poke around a little. And who might you be?
Interesting. Go on.
You know what? Bosma, female Bosma, are really, you know, good looking, but their voice. Alligay. Yes, Alligay. I'm a student from Violenwood on a research stay here. Devils and I, we studied the enchantments. You certainly do. You could use a bigger bed, though. And clean the place, will you? It's filthy as heck. Yeah, having said that... Kuama eggs. Empty bottle. Black pearl. I will certainly look into the possibility of acquiring those once I am back with this soul something. So there it is. So it is not this daedric ruin I saw somewhere here. How nice of you that you actually put it on my map. Right, let's go. Let's go. I think we'll get this glass sword of the lich. Yes, I think we'll get it the next time. Where am I going? Go east. There must be some civilization there, right? All right. There is one over there, but I don't... It's too close, I think. Too close. Oh gosh, I've been yapping for 3/4 of an hour. And I need to do some editing today because yesterday I had this lovely lady for a portrait shoot. And you know, I really dislike editing portraits. It's not... Well, I do like all sorts of photography. It's not that I dislike something, but yeah, portrait, especially human portraits, because, you know, animal portraits is something different. One of my favorite things, animal portraiture. Yes, like you, good, decent bois. You're a... Yeah, you're the lovely sort. I really love boars. I don't know why. I'm not a lizard person in life, but I don't think there are many dogs and cats around here in Vardenfell, so in Morrowind, so yeah. You make pets of what you can, right? How about some night forest shoots. Shots. More like. I have bad feelings about that. However bad they might be, I like the shot. I'm pretty sure they would... Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. I just knew that. How mean of you! Nothing. Just like nothing. Right there. I shouldn't be sneaking when he just certainly sees me. right then. I think there are like 2 more. But I am not really sure. Yeah, so I do need to... Oh. No more. Alright. Nice of you not to be more of you. Oh, moon sugar. But of course. Yeah. So yeah, I really like smugglers and thieves. And litterers as well. Yeah, so what was I talking about? I guess I was... Oh, I like this daedric shrine in the distance there. Uh-huh. So I ventured quite far south. So this must be... I think this is it. Right. So I really do not have anything like, you know, like anything that I dislike about photography. But having said that, there are you know, topics or subjects or whatever in photography that I like more than others. And I certainly like car photography and reportage rally photography more than I like human portraiture. So yeah, I'm not quite looking forward to... Quite close though. I shouldn't be surprised. What is that ring? No, I don't want to mark myself here by accident. No, no, no. First of all, Hearth Hill, and second of all, let's give me back my Nusius ring because I think it's... too many rings. Too many rings for somebody who does not know the alphabet. Just... There it is. Thank you. Now... Can I have the third one? Oh, wow. Let's have the third one then. No, I cannot. How stupid of me. Of course you cannot have 3 rings. Shoot. Everything's fine. Right. Now, F5 and... try to find the way in. I can hear the daedric, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a daedric. They're quite tough. I should have said it's not wise to steal from the daedra. I should have said that. I know I should have. No? Why can't I jump? Oh, come on. Why can't I jump while sneaking? It's not reasonable. Now, where is the daedric? I clearly heard daedric. Now I'm not sure anymore. Do you hear all those ambient sounds? Like, ah, I cannot even. I was trying to mimic those, but my noise gauge thought it was just a noise, and I think it got cut off. There you are. I knew I heard a daedric. Good. Yes, bestie. I do not like being poisoned. I always... Because bestie says... the big altar fit for a human, just like in this book that we've read. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that false scales bound everything and summoned daedric. Alright. Now silver staff of hunger. Oh, soul trap, yeah. Not much more. I don't think it's what we were sent here for anyway. What were we sent? Soul anchor. Yeah, it's not that. But it still does have this soul trap effect, which is really handy. Especially when you just want to feel some soul gems for enchanting and you do not have much mysticism to dabble in soul trapping spell. Oh, just thank you. A skull. Oh, just a skull. Just an ordinary, generic skull. Look at those trees in the distance. You know what? This frame is clearly not frame-worthy, but there's something I like about it. I think it's the lushness of the trees. There's a Kwama egg mine. Alright, where do we go now then? That's where we've been, I think. Yes. Now, where do we enter the blimmin' thing? Because I am pretty sure that they're in such a huge... 3 sonnets. You learned the spell. Nice. You know, there are lots of things outside this daedric ruin. It's very uncommon. Oh, come on. There's no door. How? How is there no way in? Impossible. Really, no way in. strange, really, because this artifact is not... Oh, alright. There's something more here, alright. Saber of the Swift Blade. Very, very cheap. And not the best in shop. There it is. Oh, yes. Yes. Get stuck. Oh, he unstuck himself. Right, let's then do the other guy. Don't you move so fast. Alright then. Now, how do we get to... what is that? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Hold on. Don't do that. Look at that. This is cool as heck. Right. Right, and you? Yeah, you're just... Alright, let's just take the picture. Because, you know, you really need to take a picture of something like that. Some separation. Of course I resisted magic. Oh shit. Not so good. I'll just die. Thank you. Right. We can get back to our weapon of choice. That's some shot. All right. Okay. Let's have 5 and get in. Oh gosh. It's so dark here. And it feels... oh great. I thought he was going to talk to me. But no. Oh shit. Alright, alright. I learned my lesson. You never use a bow when you're so close to someone. This sound is just so hilarious, as if you were, you know... tapping on a tin or something. I honestly do not like this vibe. It feels very disturbing. You know what? I really need some night eye. I see nothing. Like nothing. Thirty to 5, 50 to 60 seconds. Yeah, this is better. All right, let's kill this camp. Ooh! All right. I have a bad feeling about that. Actually, I had a bad feeling about that quest the moment I saw this dialogue option about it not being wise to steal from the Daedra. Yeah, I was pretty sure that it will end badly. Ah! Stop it! How could you see me? You did not see me. Come on. All right then. I thought I saw something here, but I guess it was just textures. Ah. Why am I so nervous? There is something about this ruin that just... is really unnerving for me, for some reason. And you know, there are rarely places where I really feel the urge to use Night Eye. Rarely. So this says something. Oh, maybe it's just the choice of the reading today. And you know what? I know it is... Is someone there? I'm pretty sure that this person is hostile. I am pretty sure. There are many of them. Look, let's try and deal with this. Oh. We do not really have much to fight with, do we? Alright.
You will die.
Or will I? Huh. Oh. We've got some nice equipment there. Oh. Gainan Taris. And he's got all sorts of nice things on him. This Sylvanis staff is not really what I really want to wear. Ah, all right. I have a bad feeling about that. And knowing Tamriel rebuild devs, they are more than certain to come up with some, you know, naughty twist. Like, bad twist, bad for you, the player, in the end. So, yeah. I am pretty sure that... I will regret. Alright. That was neat. 42k! Adamantium bracers. Oh my goody goodness. Well, Amulet of Health is always neat, isn't it? Who is there? An orc. Sorry, I have to kill him before I switch the night eye back on. Oich, oich, oich. Close. I guess they do not know their night eye. Murzush Groshak. Well, Murzush, you should not have dabbled in daedric worship. Right, so now I am pretty sure that this thing we are looking for is somewhere here. Yeah. Alright, before I do it, I just want to make sure that we are alone. And we probably are not, because there... Yeah. Huh! You see, there is another... Oh, more of them. I'm running out of arrows! Alright. Now, there is another way out. Which probably means that... Oh yeah, there is another corridor over there. Nice. You know what I should do? And I know I should. Yeah. I really should do something now, and that something is levitate. Oh shoot! I can hear something else. I can hear... Where is this? Not that. No, no, no. Yeah, watchfulness. Yes. I think I heard a daedric or something. Alright, let's levitate then. Because I'm pretty sure they are somewhere upstairs. And there still is a button music. Oh, there you are. Hi there. Good thing you're stuck there. Oh, shit. What? Right. Alright, I have been here. Alright then. Let's just go back and oh shit. No hand to hand against those. That is, but what is my... I did have some more daedric. No, I guess I didn't. Right, so let's take those. And where's my bow? And where's my bow? Where's my bow? There it is. Oh gosh. For some reason, this place gives me chills. I really do not understand that. This place is spooky as heck. I really do not understand why. Why doesn't this battle music end? All right, let's just do it. Short blade. Succor. Yeah. Night Eye and Ruby. This teen sound is so hilarious. Alright, what is that? Ah, fire damage. Alright. Alright. Ah, I guess there's one more to go. Of course. Look, in most daedric shrines, there is only one or two cursed. Like, you know, summoning Dremoras and stuff. And here, every blimmin' thing is cursed. Like, I'm pretty sure that plate was cursed as well. And by the way, let me just get rid of the plate. Now, Fireball Scroll. No, the scroll was not cursed. Now, I am pretty sure that this is a bad thing to do, but let's do it. Over encumbered. Shoot! No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. How on earth? Why does the battle music still go on? Right, let's go upstairs this one more time. Maybe I will see the last enemy. No? I guess not. It is a little bit unnerving though. Oh yes, I forgot it might be my settings in the patch that prevents the music from going into battle every, when as much as the match crap is after you, which is really great because I just hate it. I like my... What's wrong? But then when the music actually gets... Look. Oh, great. The music actually gets into the battle mode, sort of, for a good reason. And this is quite a good... This was quite... There were many good reasons here. Then it doesn't go off until you exit the cell.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Yeah, you know what? Let's make a hard save. Why am I so paranoid? I don't know. Whew. Oh, it looks magnificently expensive. Yes, it does. Thank you, Riin. Here's your cut. I mean, the reward that I promised. Now leave me alone. I need to evaluate this artifact in private with my colleague Aligi. What? You gave me like 500 for... Did I give you enough card already? Now, if it's not too much to ask, I'd like you to leave me and my colleague alone. No, I don't think so.
Do you want something from me?
I'm puzzled here. You know what? I will restart. And probably, let's just skip onto it for a moment. Maybe I will use it for some time.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
And then I will, just let's inspect it. Yes. Let's take a look. That's a pretty neat daedric thingy. I really like this mode. Inspect it. It's a great thing. You can just take a very close look at anything, which is really neat. So this soul anchor is a spear, which is... Oh, it gives you damage magicka on self. It doesn't really matter, when you use the spear, you do not really you don't really mind magic colors. Right. You know what? Let's go home. Oh gosh. Almost an hour and a half. So it's a lot. So I will deal with my inventory. We've got loads of stuff to, take care of. Then I will need to use this soul anchor for some time, just to, do my own experiment. And then I will probably give it to him so that, because I do have a feeling that it is not all about that. This quest does not end here just like that. Giving such a thing to a guy, and yeah, I don't think. Let me put it this way. I would be highly disheartened and very much, what's the word? I would be very surprised if GR team did all this build up only to, make a simple patch quest like that. So I am pretty sure that we are in for a treat. Let's hope so. Right. I need to get to my editing today. So while I am at it, at my editing work, I wish you a good day. And since it's weekend, effectively, I will probably spend some more time in Morrowind this next day or two. Or 3. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me, and see you soon. Ta-ra!